The book I read is called The One, and it was written by Kira Cass. It is the third book in the Selection series, and the one that I like most out of the four. For a quick synopsis, the Selection series takes place in the United States of the future, where the government has shifted from a democracy to a monarchy. The prince has turned 18 and is ready to find love, so 35 girls from across the country are sent to the palace to compete for his heart. By the third book, the main character, America, is one of 6 girls left. She knows she can win and marry Prince Maxon, but she can't decide between the prince and her previous love, Aspen. Now, I will read my favorite passage from the book. "Oh, Maxon," I cried. Unsure of what else to do, I balled up the hem of my dress in my hands and pressed it to the bullet wound. He winced a bit. "I'm so sorry." He reached up his hand and covered mine. "No, I'm sorry," he said. "I was just about to ruin both of our lives. Don't talk right now. Just focus, okay? Look at me, America." I blinked a few times and pulled my gaze up to his. Through the pain, he smiled at me. "Break my heart. Break it 1,000 times if you like. It was only ever yours to break anyway." "Shh," I urged. "I'll love you until my very last breath. Every beat of my heart is yours. I don't want to die without you knowing that." This passage really captures the whole romance drama genre. It is my favorite because it shows a very emotional moment for the two main characters. After nearly losing each other because of a disagreement, when one of them comes face to face with death, they realize how petty all of their arguments are, and that in actuality, they can't live without each other. By this point in the book had taken me through a bunch of different emotions, from happiness to sadness to fear, and finally back to happiness again. I was rooting for America and Maxon, because throughout the book it becomes obvious that they were made for each other. They had been through so much, and I was anticipating this moment when they finally realized that the happily ever after which they both deserved was meant to happen with each other. I absolutely loved this book, and anyone interested in romance, drama, suspense, and a little bit of humor here and there should read the entire series. You will become engrossed in the lives of the characters and want to stay wrapped up in their world forever. The One took me no time at all to read. I had read the 2 books that came before it, and I was dying to know how the story concluded. Not only that, but the main character, America, reminds me a lot of myself, and with a character whom I can relate to so well, it wasn't hard to just keep reading. The One was an awesome book, and if you have the time, or even if you don't, read the entire series and enjoy it just as much as I did.